Hi guys and welcome back to the channel Popcorn Reviews. I am Farhad, and if you still haven't subscribed to the channel then please smash the subscribe button. The film that I will be discussing today is the Malayalam film Antakshari, which started streaming on SonyLiv on Friday. And when the term Antakshari comes, it's like that nostalgic feeling when you are on a road trip with your friends or family, and you play that game featuring songs, and it was a fun part of our childhood. So the moment this film was announced, or rather to be released, I thought it would be another feel good nostalgia sort of a film. But this turned out to be a serial killer film, and serial killer, if you have been following me on Popcorn Reviews, then you would know that it is my staple diet. And it's an absolute fabulous genre, my favorite genre. I absolutely love my serial killer films. And so I was really looking forward to this unique combination. So Antakshari is actually it follows a story of a serial killer on the loose, with a cop chasing him, and both of them are fond of singing. You can say, if I have to give it without spoilers, this is the single line that I can give. And the story is pretty good, it's pretty interesting, and another thing about the screenplay here is that it is a little scattered, and so it requires your focus and attention. It has its pros and cons, in such a screenplay. For me, it worked like a charm, but I would totally understand if many people wouldn't like to associate with the screenplay because of the factor, that it is scattered. When I say scattered, what does it mean is that it doesn't really, get to the point. It has many subplots that are unfolding simultaneously without related to one another, so. And as the screenplay unfolds further, you think it should be a little focused to the investigative drama, but it isn't, which in a way was a refreshing approach for me, considering the fact that this is a serial killer film, and this is how the investigation actually happens in real life. It need not be like the ones in films in which it is a focused narrative, so there is one odd incident that happens here and there, and those are spine chilling ones. The film opens with a spine chilling opening sequence, which absolutely bang had my attention. And there are multiple subplots as well, and the last half hour gathers steam when the actual drama comes together, or does it quite? I will leave that once you watch the film. But there are a few subplots that do not tie at the end. And I was reading in an interview of director Vipin Das, who's by the way done a fabulous job in the direction department. He's fabulous. He had said that the original length of the film was 3.5 hours, and it had a lot of sensuality, nudity, and content which is not appropriate to the audience. So he cut it to 2 hours, which is the length of the film here, and he has 1.5 hours of footage which he plans to release it probably as a web series, and a 6-part web series. He'll cut 6 episodes out of those 1.5 hours, which will actually tie up all things at the end. And he also mentioned in today's Facebook post that it may not tie up as it is like in the game of Antakshari. It still will be that incomplete feeling. But I actually am fascinated to know, what happened to the other stories. How do they tie up to the entire plot, which is not shown in the film? And that was, I think, that is something that I would really be looking forward to. The ending is a little confusing. It will leave you whether what happens next, sort of a thing, although the grand reveal is done. I really enjoyed the music here as well. I think it helped build up the ambience. The cinematography would absolutely, is terrifyingly brilliant. It'll leave you with a shiver down your spine. It's absolutely brilliant. Direction, as I said, is excellent. The performances are quite interesting. Saiju Kurup as the role of a cop was an interesting choice. I feel I haven't seen him in a cop, and I was on the fence as to how would he be able to pull off such a character, but I think he's done an astoundingly brilliant job. He's absolutely convincing, never goes overboard. There's this quirky humor to his character as well, right at the beginning. But at the end of it, he totally had me. His performance is absolutely brilliant. Ishita Singh, I think, is another addition to the performance palette. She's done fabulously well. There are a couple of other performers, all of them who have done an excellent job. So then the final verdict, whether you should watch Antakshari or not, I would say it is a film that will be potentially discussed and become a cult over a few years down the line, simply because the narrative style is such and it demands a discussion at the end. So that was it then. If you would like to read my detailed review, then please visit my site Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. Please have a look there as well. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Please comment on what movies would you like me to discuss, and if you like the video, please share it with your friends also. It helps me a lot. And until next time then, thank you.